Good evening, everyone. It's Jackie here, and I'd like to welcome you all onto our webinar this evening. I'm going to be sharing the power of a customer base and the power of catalogs. And we have two customer bases in our business, an online and offline. I'm going to be talking actually this evening about online. So if you just bear with me while I share the screen. One moment, and then I just bring up my PowerPoint and we will be all ready to begin. So here we go. And this is our induction training on catalogs and profit, because I'm quite sure you've all joined this business, some of you for maybe £50, £100 a week, maybe some of you to go a little bit further and build a team, maybe some of you to build an empire. Whatever you've joined the business for, you know, we all start in exactly the same place, and that's what I love and always have loved about Clean Easy for the 19 years we've been in the company. We all start in exactly the same place, doing exactly the same thing, and we grow our businesses step by step from there. Okie dokie, so here we go. The first thing I'm going to say is stick to the system and your success is guaranteed. You know, we have a system. When Peter and I first joined the business 19 years ago, we knew that we had to earn an income. Neither of us had a job. We had to put a system together that worked for us. And that system worked so well for us, we taught it to other people. And so the Vision Group, which has come into the Vista Group, was born. So please stick to the system and your success really will be guaranteed. So a huge tip here now. I'm going to say focus on the activity and the results will follow. And you're probably thinking, are you crazy? All I want to earn is money. Of course you do. But you know, you focus on doing the things you should be doing on a regular basis. And I promise you that the results will come. So there's three ways to earn money in our business. The first one is a retail distributor. And we are all retail distributors. We all move our product. We all market our fantastic collection. And we do that in various different ways. A retail distributor with catalogs would earn 15 to 20 hours a week and earn 50 to 150 pounds a week. For starters, in the beginning, please don't be fooled. We have many very, very professional retail distributors in the Vista Group, some earning 20,000, 25, 30, even in excess of £40,000 per annum. So from very small beginnings following our system, you can create a huge income producing asset. And then we go on from retail distributor. Once you know what to do, you're confident in what you're doing, you absolutely then can teach other people how to do the same. It's so simple to show someone else, especially when you're full of enthusiasm. So a team builder is somebody who works 20 plus hours a week and maybe earns 250 euros a week or more. And as your business grows, so does your income grow. And don't you just love that the more you do, the more professional you become, the higher your income is going to be. Nobody ever again will hold you back in your income. And then team builders go on to become business builders. So a business builder is someone who retails the product online and off, teaches other people to do the same, sponsors them into the business, shows them how, and then also shows people how to become team builders. And therefore, you would become a business builder. 20 hours to full time. Income, £500 or euros to £1,000 or euros a week for starters. But you are going to hear of some massive incomes within our business and within our Vista Group. But as I said earlier, we all start in exactly the same place. A business builder will be completely committed and focused and have big dreams, huge goals, and know where they're going in a 2 to 5 year plan. So let's talk about all the different ways we're going to retail, and we call it rods in the pond. And you know, if you're going fishing and you just put one rod in the pond, you'll catch one fish at a time. But if you try, and if you do, and if you become good and professional, lots of different methods of retailing, then for absolute certain, I'm just going to bring them all up here, for absolute certain, you'll have far more sales than somebody who's just doing one single part of the business. So we're going to talk about catalogues, tapping and telling, and I'm going to go into more details with this later on. And Facebook selling. This again is a very professional system that we have. And in 2 weeks' time, I will come on again and listen to that induction over and over again until you're as good as the presenter. And then it's building a customer base. Why is that important? Because every business in the world, and your business is exactly the same, is as rich and as profitable and as stable as the amount of customers you have got, as with any business. You're also going to have your products for your personal use. Why on earth would you ever buy from the local shop or supermarket products that we do in our collection, whether it's Clean Easy or K-Life? Why would you shop elsewhere? Of course you'd shop with yourself. We also have a K-Life iCat. And we have iCats for Clean Easy as well as K-Life. And quite frankly, this is a really good tool, but it's not the biggest powerhouse in your retail. It's a tool to assist. And then we have thank you packs. This is a powerhouse in creating more sales and very, very clever marketing. Another way of clever marketing is using our loyalty packs, all of which is going to be explained later. And then it's presenting the business again, very similar to Tap and Tell, but for sure in Spain, presenting is a must. And I have very successfully presented in the UK too. So presenting works anywhere at all. And also, what about your friends and family? Never miss them out when you've got some fabulous catalogues to share around everybody you know on a regular basis. And then we have what we call doorstep demonstrations here. Now, doorstep demonstrations, oops. Oh, I beg your pardon, I don't know what I've done. I've done something. Bear with me. Don't know what I've done. Right, we're back again, sorry. So your doorstep demonstrations, you know, once you've got customers, you've got familiarity with them, and people buy people, and for sure people are going to buy you. And your doorstep demonstrations is when you're just going to show your customers different products that maybe they haven't noticed in the catalogue, maybe some of your favourite items. Just take them along upon delivery and just say, have you seen this? This is absolutely great. It's only X amount. And it's amazing how you build sales. It's being clever with your marketing. And we also do lots of charitable fairs and organisations, which we will talk to you about as time goes on. So I have to say this, so please make note that events are vital to your success. You know, this is a business. It's a very professional business. There's a lot to learn. There's a lot of tips and ideas that you're going to pick up along the way. So please, people who regularly attend events, usually, more often than not, earn more money than people who don't. That's because they're better informed, they have more tips and ideas under their belt, they are more professional at what they do, they're more confident at what they do. So we have online business opportunity meetings on Tuesday evenings. This is a fantastic way for you to learn the ins and outs of our business, listening to the presenters on how our business works, how it can work for you, how you can build a huge organization. It's also fantastic to allow your friends and family and people you know or prospects you found to come on and have a look. to also see and understand how our amazing business works. We have weekly online training webinars on Thursday evenings. So one Thursday we have an induction to teach you all the ins and outs of getting started with catalogues and online. Come on, time and time again. The alternative Thursday, we have some of our great professional superstars who really are creating a great income for themselves, training and teaching you how they've done it, what they did, what to follow, how to follow them, how to make the income that they're making. The more you learn, the more you're certainly going to earn. We have key people trainings once every month. These, if you want to go further, be there and learn. It's the excitement and the electricity in the room is phenomenal. And then we have our Clean Easy showcases. If you're in the UK, you can be there. If you're not in the UK and you're in Spain, and I know many of you watch the live show at the last one. So one of the things I'd like to say is be coachable. You know, many of us come into this business, we've got so much experience of other businesses, maybe we've been in a business before, but I want to tell you one thing. This kind of business and this kind of marketing, to be successful, you need to turn your business acumen inside out. So I'm going to ask you that whatever you know, put it to the back of your mind, because if that hasn't helped you earn in excess of £50,000 per annum, whether that's in pounds sterling or whether that's in euros, if you haven't exceeded 50 or even £100,000 per annum, do me a little favour, wipe your mind clean and learn from you, and take advice to people in this business who've gone before you and can show you the way, because we're going to just give you the tracks to run on. So don't follow advice from people who are not successful. You know, it's really funny when you first come into this business, every man and his dog wants to give you advice. The best people to take advice from are those who are more interested in your success than anyone else, and that's your sponsor and your upline, because those people will really give you the very, very best of advice. Try very hard not to reinvent the wheel. You're going to waste time. It's fantastic as it is. The system is great. The system is the expert. You haven't got to be an expert right now. Just follow the system. And please just give it time. You know, this is not a get-rich-quick scheme, but it is a get-rich-quick scheme. But not quick. I think 2 to 5 years is pretty fast, but you can create a fantastic income. So give it time. Nobody is going to build a huge empire and a massive income overnight. Well, not if it's legal anyway. So, friends and family packs. I think this is a brilliant way when you're first getting started. You know, you can create 5 loyalty packs, catalogues, or with a digital catalogue on a device, on your telephone or on a little tablet, and you've got your order forms together. Just pick 5 good friends or members of your family, and you can offer £50 or €50 free to spend in the catalogue. If they will just show the catalogues or the digital device around people they know, maybe they can take some catalogues into work and gain orders from you. These are orders and customers you would never have found. So to give a little reward to somebody you know, and you're not giving your whole entire profit away, what you're giving away items in goods. Okay, so create a deadline for this. So if you were my friend and I would say, hey Jen, could you do me a favor? If I can give you these catalogues, would you share them round and see if you can get me some order? And you know, if you could get me £250, it's dead easy, the products are great. Then you can choose for yourself £50 worth or €50 worth, whatever you want. So do you fancy having a go? Can you give them me back by Friday because I'm putting my order on Saturday? So create a little bit of a deadline. You know, I'm excited about our products. I'm sure you're excited about our product. Just think of what you felt like when you very first looked through the catalogue. I bet you thought, blimey, there's loads of things here. Well, so are your friends and family if you're not shy about asking them. So let's go on now to retailing and building that all-important customer base with your catalogues. How? We're going to teach you to tap and tell, or we're going to teach you to present. That's the method we're going to use. Where? Well, find out where to go. The best thing you can do when you're starting a new business is get a map and work as locally as you possibly can. We say here, get a map and a wet book. The wet book is a little round book so that you are going to know exactly where you're going to go on a daily basis, where you put your catalogues out, where you pick them up. I'll show it you later. And we're going to use a weekly planner. You know, anybody who's ever been in business has had to have a business plan, and we're no different. And I'm sure your sponsor has put together a business plan for you to help you in the early weeks and months to get in a routine of working your business. So always use a planner. If you haven't quite got one, get a planning chart out like I'm going to show you later, have a word with your sponsor, and together set a plan out. You'll find you'll gain far more success by working to a plan. So let's talk about tap and tell. This is the recommended method for Ireland and the UK. And it's got all the benefits of presenting catalogues, which is mixed with the higher numbers of blanket dropping, which I'll explain shortly. Presenting catalogues, and this is an absolute must in Spain. When you're presenting catalogues, you are only going to leave a catalogue with a householder who's actually answered the door. Okay, you're not going to put a catalogue through the door if no one's home. And this is very, very important, particularly in Spain. And you will find your return from this is around £2 a catalogue or €2. Now, I'm saying €2 a catalogue, and I think that's very modest. I think it's more between €3 and €5 a catalogue placed. So this is very, very very common to get this kind of return from your catalogues. Okay, 10 to €20. It's just phenomenal. Okay, but you know the secret? The secret is the friendly face at the door, that you've met somebody face to face and you've had the good grace to speak to that person and offer them your service and your catalogue. Try every single door and keep good records. And I'll just show you later. You see, in Spain, there are lots and lots of holiday homes, but you don't know until you walk along the road. And this is why you need that little round book, so that you can mark off if a home's a holiday home. But keep your eye open. A home may not be a holiday home. It just could be that nobody's in that day. But next time you go round to the house, somebody could very well be at home. So always in Spain, take English and Spanish catalogues with you in case the householder is Spanish. Obviously, we're going to come across, as we have, and I have when I've presented in Spain, I've come across German and Dutch people who all speak English as well. So you've got an opportunity to give them either or, a Spanish or an English catalogue. When I was presenting in the UK, I was doing a presenting experiment for the company many, many years ago. I picked an area that I knew there were a lot of people that maybe didn't have catalogues normally, and I found it very profitable. However, there were a lot of people who didn't speak English. There were also a lot of people who weren't home because they work during the day in the UK. So we do encounter exactly the same things, whatever country we're in. My advice to you is go out and build your business. It just takes a little bit of time, a little bit of footwork to build a secure business. But believe me, Peter and I we still give our catalogues to our customers, not for the income anymore, but we still have the customers buying off us today who were buying off us 19 years ago. And I quite frankly don't know any other business where you have that repeat business month in and month out for such a long period of time. So it is that friendly face at the door. Please follow the script and please follow exactly what we tell you to do. It is all so worth it. Just spend the time and get it done. So in Spain, it's strictly presenting only. In the UK, how we tap and tell. We knock at the door, a nice assertive knock. You do exactly the same when you're presenting. A big friendly greeting. And you've got a short little script and you're going to hand over the catalogue. Just follow the script, but put it in your own words so you feel comfortable. And I would just say, oh, hi, it's Jackie from Clean Easy. I'm just leaving you our latest catalogue. I'll be back tomorrow. If you can just leave it outside for me to save me disturbing you, thank you very much. If I'm in Spain, I am going to say, I will be back in 2 days. So if it's Thursday, I'll be back Saturday to collect it. Thank you very much. And if it's in Spain, you probably will need to explain it a little bit more because not everyone is used to getting catalogues on a regular basis. Do you know that's so simple to do? They're just people and they will either say no thank you or thank you very much. If they say no thank you, well, there's different ways of organising that. Ask them if they have got a distributor, ask if they would like you to come round next time. If somebody has got a distributor, then respect that and just mark that in your book. So where are you going to go? Okay. Well, we say get a map, as we said earlier, and you're going to divide that map into 4 weeks. So in week 1, you're going to put the required number of catalogues out depending on the income you want. There's no such thing as a good or a bad area. An area is what you eventually make it. So if you had a map like this, you've got week 1, 2, 3, and 4. And if your plan in the UK is to put 400, 500, 600, 700 catalogues out a week, you would put that amount of catalogues out in week 1, collect them, and you'd be doing them in and out on a daily basis. Then you do the same in week 2, the same in week 3, the same in week 4. In Spain, you wouldn't put as many catalogues out. You would put a lot less catalogues out, but you get a fantastic return. So you would have 4 weeks like this. If you're living in a built-up area, whatever country you live in, Ireland, Spain, or the UK, you would see how many streets there are here, and it's so simple to put hundreds of catalogues out. If you're living in a country area or in the campo in Spain, then your all of your area would look a little bit like week 3 here. So you have to get a wider map and go and find where the houses are, go and find where the households are. You are starting a new business, you're seeking business. So work on your 4 weekly cycle. And so that you can keep good records, we call these wet books or we call them sun books. Because in Spain, it's sunny, it's not today, it's snowing, but they get wet in the UK, so we call them wet books, and in Spain it's very sunny, usually. And it's really strange because some people in the UK say, oh, it's all right for them in Spain, the weather's really lovely, it's nice and warm. And in Spain, people say, oh, it's all right for them in the UK, it's too hot here. Can I tell you, it's all right wherever you are, you're used to it. Just go and build your business. So, hot tip. You can buy an exercise book and draw these lines, but have a book where you can have a page that is going to last you 6 months worth of records, okay? You can see at a glance people's buying pattern. So at the top of the page, you put the name of the street that you're doing. And down the left-hand side, you would have a column for the house numbers. Just Just if you just do me a little favour, don't write the house numbers until you're walking the street. This means it takes a little bit longer the first time you're out. But write the house numbers as you're walking, because you can see here, you can see 22A, 22B. You would never have known that if you've written your book out quickly. So after you've written all your numbers, you're writing number 2, you put a catalogue in that door. Number 4, number 6, number 8, that person said no. Number 10, you presented that catalogue. You actually saw somebody there. Number 12, you actually saw somebody at the door. You presented the catalogue. 14, nobody was home, so you put a book through. Now, if you were in the country or if you were presenting, you would only be putting a catalogue in the door where it says a P. That means you've met the householder. You don't just shove a catalogue through the door. Why? Because if you are in Spain, you have no idea the nationality of that person, and most of your catalogues will be lost in the bin. And that's the biggest reason that we don't blanket drop, and the biggest reason that we meet people. So as you're looking through the codes here, you can see P is for presented, common sense. No means those people don't want a catalogue. Do you know that's not really a problem? As long as you know that they don't like catalogues, just respect their wishes. And next time you go down that road, you just will walk past those houses. So the date that we've gone to this road is, we've dated it the 10th of April here. And as you can see, as we've got to number 28 Brown Street, there is a little close in the street. So we've written across here green close, and we've started with the numbers of that close. When we come out the close and we go back onto Brown Street, you can see that we'll just continue the numbers. Next month, when you come to this very road, it's easier. It'll be around the 8th of May, the 8th of the 5th. You put the date at the top. You know number 2's had a catalogue before, and you would just give people the catalogue. You miss number 8 out, and for those of you presenting, you go back to all the people that you've presented before and try and knock at the other houses where you found nobody in. This little book, speak slowly to your sponsor about it, will keep your business on track, and you'll know exactly where you are. And planning for success. When are you going to go? Do you have a full-time job? Many people have a full-time job. Many people work shifts. Many people are doing this on a part-time basis. So you really need to block out all the hours you're at your place of work so that you can actually see how much space you've got to run your Clean Easy business. I think it's Jim Rohn who said he worked full-time on his job and part-time on his fortune. So make sure you've got enough part-time hours in there. Here is an actual working plan of somebody who's doing Clean Easy full-time as a full-time retailer at this stage. And you can see all in the green is where they collect the catalogues, all in the yellow is where they deliver their catalogues. So Wednesday, deliver catalogues, Thursday, collect them back, reorganize them, put them back out Thursday afternoon, collect them in Friday. This is someone, as you can see, who wants to earn a really good living and an immediate big income. And it's all in the numbers, okay? Now, you can see here we've put when that person's going to deliver their products, when they're collecting any missing catalogues, and again, when they're going to deliver the products, when they play Clean Easy, and when they place their order. In the evening, you can see this person is doing all of their Facebook posts. But when you look at how busy this person is, you can see lots of white space on here. So they're working a very good business plan. They're putting out lots and lots of catalogues, but there's still lots of white space to do other things. So that's a really good plan, I would say. If you've got a full-time job, you would work your catalogue drops in and out around your job. Okay, so how to tap and tell. We're serving, we're not selling, we're giving, we're not asking, and you walk away just as you finished your script. Remember, if somebody refuses a catalogue, they might not be in a mood today, just say, how about next time? Would you be interested? I'm back next month. Shall I pop one in then? If they have a distributor, ask if they want deleting. One thing, just don't take any notice of busybodies. You will find people coming out the house. They'll tell you, it's no good coming round here, love. There's somebody else does this road. Well, we all know, don't we, that we have more than one distributor in a road. In fact, if you just think clearly, and you've got a road of maybe 30 or 40 houses, how many window cleaners have you got in that road? They all find business with one person or another. So we as Clean Easy distributors can all find business. We can all work together and look after our own customers. In fact, I live in a road with 6 houses, and you know, there are 3 window cleaners that come to our tiny little road. How about that? There could be 3 Clean Easy distributors, but there are actually 2 Clean Easy distributors living in my road of 6 houses. So take no notice of busybodies. People are trying to be helpful. If somebody says somebody's got this sewn up, say, thank you for letting me know, but I've been told to come up here. Or say nothing and just say thank you and carry on with your plan. Whatever you do, do your plan. Make a note of where you succeeded so you can just push a catalogue through next time. So when somebody said, yes, thank you, I'll have a catalogue, then you'll know in your book. So next time, instead of knocking, you put your catalogue through with this letter. This is on the resources site, and it just says, hello, well, here I am again with my catalogue as promised every 4 weeks. Rather than knock and disturb you this time, I thought I'd better if I put the catalogue through the door for you to browse. I'll collect it from the doorstep again, as it says on the slip, and all your details on there, and enjoy. Okay, so you can get that off the resources site. One thing, never prejudge. You can't tell who's going to buy. I know lots of new people, they say, oh, I'm going to that estate because they're all big houses. Makes no difference. I would go to the nearest house outside my front door and have a nice mix of lots of different houses, terraced houses, semis, council houses, have a mixture. Variety is the spice of life. You never know who is going to buy. Avoid getting flititis. This is a very painful disease and lots of new Clean Easy distributors get it. You might put 100 catalogues out or so, and you might expect £100 worth of sales, and you don't get it. Out of 100 catalogues, you might get maybe £25 worth of sales and 3 people have bought. Hey, that's 3 customers. If those 3 people are going to be buying off you for the next 10 years, they've got a value. So don't think this road is no good. Peter and I put our catalogues out on our very first day. We put 400 catalogues out. When we collected them the next day, we got 6 orders out of 400. But we kept on doing that village. We kept on until we put 1,500 catalogues out in that village, and our sales were £997. So if you have a bad day, don't judge, don't get flititis, don't rush off somewhere else. We would have missed £900 worth of sales if we'd have gone somewhere else. So stick to it, stick to your area. You've made a plan, make it good. You will make it good. You will earn £25 to £30 an hour in 6 months. Just stick with it. Work on a 4-weekly cycle. And why do we do this? Well, I would say work a 4-weekly cycle for 6 periods, okay? Sometimes people don't buy from you for the 4th time round, the 5th time, or even the 6th time round. Just trust me. They just don't. Why? I don't know. There's no logic to that, is there? But that's how it is. You will find, and some of my friends have actually gone around 7 times, and on the 7th time picked up new customer. You know, the value of a customer is absolutely phenomenal. So every opportunity you get to find new customers, going round more often is really, really important. So do this 4-weekly cycle at least 6 times. Use all the retailing slips that we give to you so that your customers know exactly where they are. It gives a much more professional image to you. And when you go back to the catalogue, if the catalogue wasn't out and they were not in, they have no idea that you've been for that catalogue. But when you put a slip through the door to say, sorry, I missed you, I'll call tomorrow, they think, oh, blimey, they did come back. Because you have to remember, you've got to create your own reputation. Somebody else could have done that road months or even years before and were not very professional. So you're coming along and you're going to create a very professional reputation. You're going to create a reputation anyway, just make sure it's a good one. And we in the Vista Group do our utmost to train you to be absolutely professional at every aspect of your business. And you will find that customers will stay loyal. Do you think loyalty is buying from you for 19 years and not from another distributor who puts a catalogue through the door? I think that's a bit about loyalty, don't you? So repeat what we say. Here are the catalogue slips. Always remember to thank people for their order. That's something people forget to do. They can't be bothered doing the slip. How awful. This is your business. So use every slip that we suggest. Thank you packs. Now, this is for the UK and Ireland only. We've got something else for Spain. So what is a thank you pack exactly? Well, when you collect orders from your Clean Easy catalogue, we then post a thank you pack through the door with another catalogue from all of the householders that have placed an order. And that pack includes a K-Live catalogue and an order form. Why don't we put the K-Live catalogue in with the Clean Easy catalogue and the little special log? Because it's giving people too much choice. Have you ever been to a restaurant with a massive menu and you just couldn't choose what to have? And you're going back and forth, back and forth. Well, you know, people are not going to buy any more because you give them too much choice. You just confuse them. So we give them a Clean Easy catalogue and we give them a special log. And when we pick that up, we then give them another catalogue. We're standing on the doorstep anyway. We might as well have a second bite of the cherry. So in that door will go a K-Live catalogue. We then collect the K-Live catalogue when we deliver the Clean Easy product. So we're going back to that house or to that road anyway. And this way you're going to gain incremental sales. So let me explain. If somebody's going to spend £20 this week from your catalogue, if that's kind of in their mind and looking through your Clean Easy catalogue, they might be tempted to spend a little bit more. Okay. And then next week comes a K-Live catalogue through the door, and they may be tempted to spend in the K-Live as well. But you will definitely get incremental sales, and therefore you will get incremental income. So at this stage, when you're new, I'm saying to you, give a thank you pack to everybody who orders, because you're going back to the house anyway with the delivery. But as you get quicker and slicker in this business, you will then give a thank you pack to everybody. But just for the beginning, just those who've ordered. And this will also include this thank you letter. So it's all done for you. All you've got to do is print it off. Thank you for your order for £21. Just popped in our brand new K-Live catalogue featuring amazing low-cost branded products for you to browse through. I'll collect the catalogue when I deliver your products on Friday, and then the date you're going to deliver their Clean Easy products. Should you want anything from K-Live, I'll collect the order when I deliver, or you can call, email, or text. I'll be glad to help. It's all simple. All you have to do is fill the little bits in. So easy for you. Okay. So thank you pack process for UK and Ireland. You deliver your Clean Easy catalogue all along this street, tapping and telling. Oops. Then you collect your Clean Easy catalogue the next day. Why do we say the next day? Just let me cover this. Why do we say in the UK and Ireland we'll collect tomorrow? The reason being is 60% of people don't look at your catalogue. That's a fact. So you put 100 catalogues out today, 60 are not going to be looked at. Why on earth would you want to leave your precious catalogue, 60 of them, in somebody's house for 2 days not to look? Far better, because you're sourcing customers, to pick your catalogues up the next day and put them out to more people. So you will lose less catalogues, you make better use of your catalogues, and you will have a much more efficient service. And I will guarantee you this, people will not buy more because you leave a catalogue for 2 or 3 days. They're more inclined to lose your catalogue when you come back. So 24 hours is ample. And the Vista Group have built a multi-million-pound business on that alone. Okay, so, oh, hang on, right. So you put you collect your Clean Easy catalogue, you posted your thank you pack through the door. The next week you're going to deliver your Clean Easy products and you're going to collect your thank you pack. That's a payday, okay? So in this road and all these roads you've done this week, your payday is when you deliver your Clean Easy products. But on the same roads, you're going to have and create for yourself a payday the following week when you collect your when you deliver your thank you pack orders. Okay, so you deliver your Clean Easy catalogue, you pick it up the next day, you give the person a thank you pack with a K-Live catalogue in, you deliver your Clean Easy product, you collect your K-Live catalogue wherever there's an order, you deliver that the following week. Okay, very, very efficient, very profitable and brilliant marketing. Promoting extra mini digital catalogues in Spain, or let me just explain this. When you're collecting your catalogues in Spain, what we're doing at the moment is we're leaving a slip promoting while stocks last extra digital catalogue online. So what you would do, we will ask our customers for their email and telephone orders so that you can gain incremental sales and income. So how does this work? Let's have a look at the slip on the next page. You're collecting your catalogues today in Spain, and you've got this little slip that you're going to put through the door. Hurry while stocks last. View our special extra online limited digital catalogue. This is the address. To order, they just need to email you, or all they need to do is ring you. So if people get this little note through the door when you picked your catalogue up, with or without an order, give everybody one of these little notes. Some people will go on here, have a look at what you've got on offer on your digital catalogue and ring you or email you. Again, you're getting the second bite of the cherry. Make a note of this, put it into practice, it is profitable. On our retailing, what we always say is, as with every business, let's keep good records of our customers. And I just like to show you here, you will be provided on our resources site with customer street sheets. And this is an actual one. It was from 1999, but this is an actual one that we're always recommending that you use. And this shows you how you gain new customers on a daily basis. This is one road. All down one side of the road are people who've bought. This is nothing to do with your wet book or your sun book. This is a sheet of paper or a database, and we're doing it in road order. So this road called the Causeway, the first person to buy ever in this road was number 43. You can see down the left-hand side all the numbers of the people. You can see their names and their telephone numbers. The first time this road was done was the 12th of January. And you can see out of 80 odd catalogues going to this road, 8 people bought. That's 8 customers, 1 in 10. Okay. Going back in February to this road, you can see that 2 people bought again, the first person and the third. But you can see 5 new customers the second time round. Going into the third column, and this is now in April, have a look down, you can see how many people are buying again. And this time, 3 new customers. have started to buy the third time round. The fourth time round, on the fourth column now, the 19th of the 5th, you can see, looking down, how many people are repeat buying. And this time, one new customer. Going on the 5th time on the 30th of June, again, repeat buying and one new customer. The 6th time round now, the 11th of August, you can see repeat buying and 3 new customers. In fact, this person, Jean, went round 7 times, and on the 7th time got 5 new customers in this road. Let me explain why that is so fantastic. First of all, just have a look at this sheet. You can see people have buying patterns. Some people buy every time. Some people buy every couple of times, but you can see buying patterns form, and these buying patterns will form in every single road you do. So the bigger the area, the more road you do, you'll have more customers, regular buying customers, and this happens with everybody. It just so happens that in this road of 86 houses, there are 29 buying customers who I believe are still buying today from 1999. So add your customers on your sheet and watch your sheet streets grow. A strong business is 600 to 1,000 customers. Maybe you don't need quite so many as that in Spain to get the same return. And certainly you don't need to get quite so many as that in Ireland to get the same return. But just to have a look what that brings you. And you can get this off the resources site, the Vista Group resources site under retailing. Get this street sheet or do your own, but keep a record of your customers, whatever you do. One of the little tips in marketing is changing the layout of your catalogues every 4 weeks. Every distributor puts their catalogues out exactly the same way. When you've got a lot of distributors working in one road, you go that extra mile, you be a bit different. Make your catalogues look slightly different, even if it means doing a different window display, showing the back of 2 books rather than the front of 2 books, etc., etc. Also, hang on, where are we? Renew your snappy bags regularly. You know, never put through someone else's door what you wouldn't want through yours. The snappy bags are very cheap. Buy lots and keep renewing them so everything looks pristine, and check all orders for addresses. It's so tempting to have a look to see if there's an order and how much people have spent. We all do it, but check that there is a name and address on that order form before you leave the path. Okay, we've all made this mistake, and it will drive you nuts. Okay, turn your catalogue packs around very quickly. Catalogues don't sell anything in your house, and keep them in your customers' houses as much as possible. Peter and I did actually used to turn ours round and get them back out the same day. This saved a lot of time and was more productive. Take some spare snappy bags with you, spare order forms and spare slips, so that you really can make the most of your time when you're out. Building a full-time income is exactly what we intended to do. So count your catalogues that you distribute every day. You'll hear something very boring, these words. It's a numbers game, but I have to tell you that it really is. And when people say to me, I'm not doing very well, all I want to know is, what numbers are they doing? Because it is impossible, in all my 19 years of being in this business, it's impossible to consistently do big numbers and not get big results. So it's a numbers game in the early days. It's more catalogues out. Keep a record of the number of catalogues you distribute every day and how many catalogues you collect in every day. We can help you with a plan to plan your income if we know your averages, and we can only know your averages when you keep good results. So help us to help you make real money. So remember, for 6 months, you're creating as many customers as possible, and stick to your written plan every day. These are what we call tracking charts. And on these tracking charts is where we can help you to create the the kind of income you want. We can tell you exactly what you need to do because we will know your averages each week of your 4-weekly cycle. And I will say the sky's the limit. So you keep these charts, keep your own charts, and as your sponsor, we'll take a look at them. Always replace worn and damaged catalogues. They are so very unprofessional. Always ensure your customers know your name. Never knock on the door and say, Clean Easy. You're not Clean Easy, you're you. I would knock on the door and say, hi, it's Jackie. I wonder if you've finished with my Clean Easy catalogue yet. And when they bring it to the door, I say something very simple as I lean forward to take it from them. And I say, can I get you anything this time? And you know that pays dividends? Don't be shy about the fact you want an order. They know you're not dropping them a catalogue for the good of your health. They know that you want orders. So just say, can I get you anything this time, in a very polite way? And sometimes it's been known that people have said, oh, I saw a brush and I couldn't find it again, but I would have liked it. And all you need to say is, just describe it for me. What did it look like? You can write the description on the order form. You can go home. You can look in your leisure, find out what brush it was, ring the customer and say, was it this brush at this price? And yes, you've gained a sale. But not only have you gained a sale, you've given a good service to that customer. So, hey, I'm Jackie. I wonder if you've finished with my Clean Easy catalogue yet. Why don't I ask it back? Because if they're looking through it at that moment and I ask for my book back, they'll stuff all the catalogue in the plastic bag and give it me. And I could have lost a sale. So I don't want it back if they haven't finished with it. So, hi, I'm Jackie. I wonder if you finished with my Clean Easy catalogue yet. Can I get you anything this time? How friendly is that? The friendly, professional face at the door. So we mentioned building a customer base earlier. 600 to 1,000 catalogue customers. Wow, is that an income producing asset? Let's just show you, and this is just for starters. 1,000 customers over a 4-weekly cycle is just 250 customers a week. So to put 250 catalogues out a week, about 8 to 12 hours a week. When it's to customers, what we say to people is work on Friday to put your catalogues out, leave them over the weekend now because they're customers, and pick them up on Monday. So when your customer base, you just work Friday and Monday. Friday to drop, Monday to pick up, and then an evening to deliver. 3 in 10 customers buy. So that means you'll get 300 orders over the 4 weeks. At just £10 an order or €10 an order, it's usually 20 to 25 euros an order, but at just £10 an order or €10 an order, that's £3,000 sales. £3,000 sales is an income of £900 or euros a month. And you've worked on Monday, picking up, Friday dropping, Monday picking up, and an evening delivering. You see, this is your reward for building that income producing asset for 6 months of walking and finding and seeking your customers. And at this point, you will be earning £25 to £30 an hour. And I believe that's worth building. And I don't know many people who earn £25 to £30 an hour where they're free to choose when and where they work. Then, why don't you invite your customers also, as you're meeting them and delivering them, all the way through this 6 months, to join your Facebook page so that they can see more bargains as well. It's just, you give your Facebook customers your catalogues and you give your catalogue customers your Facebook details. Okay, so hints and tips for excellence now. I would suggest, particularly if there's a lot of distributors in your road, people don't read, they don't read your name, but a picture paints 1,000 words. So I would put your photo on your catalogue slips. People will notice it. You might want to save ink. I would say you're in business, speculate a bit, you're going to accumulate such a lot. And they'll certainly remember your face. Produce a customer newsletter. You know, As you're getting your customer base, you can just show your customers your top 10 bestsellers, a local charity that you support, anything that captures their interest and makes you stand out from the crowd, makes you go the extra mile. And I just know that the distributors who do these customer letters have got the most amazing following, and they pick up £800, £1,000, £1,400 sales in a day, because they built that reputation, they built that reliability, they built those customers, and they've built that huge loyalty. It's the little things that you do on a regular basis that count for the really big bucks. You'll find lots of ideas of newsletters on the resources site. Have stickability. Many give up when somebody says boo, when the going gets tough. You're going to get good and bad pickups. Ignore other distributors. Refuse to get down when you lose some catalogues, or when it rains on you or snows on you. And just remember, longevity pays dividends, because you will earn £25 to £30 an hour. And you know what? Always think of this. Nothing, not anything at all, is ever going to happen to you that hasn't happened to us or your sponsor or your upline. Nothing can happen to you that we haven't encountered, and we've got over it, and we're living the lifestyle because we continue. So you have stickability and you carry on. Extra catalogues means extra business. Never ever run short of catalogues. It's like running a taxi and not putting any more fuel in because your tank's empty. It's madness. Make sure you've always got plenty of catalogues, and ensure when you're new, you always achieve the 30-day challenge. There's nothing better than some fabulous free catalogues at the same time. And remember always to give your catalogues to work colleagues and friends. And we always say you're going to get these challenges, so I'm quickly going to go over. Sometimes you're going to put a catalogue in a door and the dog's going to eat it. Sometimes you're going to meet other distributors. It's not the devil. This is private enterprise. They've got every right to be there. But be professional. Don't do deals with them. Just smile, wish them all the best, and walk on with posture. Peter and I have encountered hundreds of distributors in our time. They can all get as much business as they want. Our customers will be loyal to us because we've been professional. Your catalogues are going to get wet sometimes, and they go thick like a telephone book. You can't save them. I've tried ironing them. I've tried putting them in the oven. Just chuck them. They're no good. People are going to put your catalogues in the bin and think it's clever. Just don't react. Just say, okay, I didn't realise that you wanted to recycle. I'll recycle my catalogue. Would you like to get it for me? Sometimes they win, sometimes they won't. But you never need to go to that door again. Sometimes you put a catalogue in a door and you're walking up the path and somebody throws it out. This won't happen to you in Spain. The nice people take it off you. But somebody might throw it down the path. Let's get it right. They haven't thrown it at you. They've just chucked it down the path. They're the kind of people who don't know how to say no, thank you. Do you really want to do business with them? Of course you don't. Pick your catalogue up and cross them out of your book. Then you're going to get a wet distributor. Well, I've always said from the beginning, if you haven't been wet to your knickers, you're not bona fide. In the sunshine, well, in the sunshine in Spain is very pleasurable. I've been putting catalogues out in the sunshine. Just get your sunblock on and off you go. Sometimes people say, no, thank you, they don't want a catalogue. They have every right to do that. So just respect them. You will find lots of people, just keep looking. It's your business to find them. And Victor Meldrew, a lot of people these days don't know who he is, but he's a miserable old person. Well, Jim Rohn once said there's only 9 horrible people in the whole wide world. They just move about a lot, and they always happen to be in an odd road when you're starting out. Ignore these people. Anyone who isn't nice, who isn't pleasant, you never have to go up that path again. You've tested them and you've rejected them because of their attitude. Go on and find some nice customers. There are thousands about. Deliver your orders promptly. Put your order on a regular day each week. Deliver your orders on a regular day each week. Don't leave orders hanging around. Always let your customers know when you're going to deliver. They'll let you know if that's not convenient. Take a float with you so you've always got change. Smile, and this is where you build the bond and the rapport with your customers. You are your brand. And you want to be that happy face at the door that people really look forward to seeing you. And ask your customers to join your business. So many people think, I don't want my customer joining the business on my patch. Would you know something? If they want to do catalogues, they're going to ring the company, or they're going to ring another catalogue company. Why not have them in your team? Your other customers won't buy off them, but they'll find people on your roads that never bought off you that will buy off them. And that will be under the umbrella of your business. It makes good business sense. So sponsor your customers. We can take cash or card payments from customers. If you're in the UK, you can take card payments here, okay? So yeah, it's up to you if you want to do that. I've always found most people prefer to pay cash. What I just want to say now, you've joined a team who in the past have sold together £10 million worth from our catalogues alone. So I never want you to underestimate the power of the catalogue. And I know when you knew you wanted to be easier than it is. Don't wish it was easier. Wish you were better. Just carry on and build this thing. It's for you. You're building it. Nobody else. Every customer you get, every sale you get is your business. And how much will everyone earn when you're selling online too? So if I were you, I'd do both, because there's a fantastic market online as well. Be very, very professional at both aspects of the business and learn every ins and outs of doing it. Don't just do the easiest route with everything. Systems are the key to success, and we have a workflow and best practice for online as well as off. And in 2 weeks tonight, Pam will be teaching you the online. I would watch it over and over again until you know it as well as Pam does. So come back onto this one over and over again. So do both. You've got your online selling webinar, and it's 8:30 in the UK, 9:30 in Spain, and that's 2 weeks tonight. So when you're planning, how much do you want to earn? Sometimes people say as much as possible. Do you know something? That's not good enough. You really have to have a figure in mind in order for us to help you. It doesn't matter how much you say. We don't think you're greedy. We just think you're ambitious. So how much do you need to retail to earn that income? This is where we come in. This is where we help you with how many catalogues you need to place. We can also to help you with your tapping, telling, or your hand presenting, how many you need to get out. We know how to help you. We want to help you. So help us by keeping good records and work out your own average per catalogue. And remember, you don't really quite get this in the beginning, but stick with us. And one day you'll say, Jackie, you were dead right. I can write my own paycheck. And we'll plot with you your income without a team. Manage your account well. Pay clean, easy, in full every week. They are the golden goose. You are going to create a first-class reputation with the company as well. And when they see you trading well and paying quickly online, they'll support you with even bigger trading accounts. Remember that your account is a privilege, not a right. I was talking to someone in Spain about 3 months ago, and she was absolutely gobsmacked that the company gave people a trading account and sent them goods on credit. She just couldn't believe it. She's been in network marketing for 11 years, and she's never, ever heard of that. Always keep your balance at zero. And you will work to the maximum credit that you have and pay your account immediately after your deliveries. If you have a delivery lingering on, then let it linger. Just pay your account so that you're straight with the company. Understand your invoice. You can see here, looking at this invoice, just look at the headings at the top, the description of your product, the quantity ordered, the quantity sent, the unit price, that's the sales plan value. Then you look at the catalogue price, okay? Now you can see the catalogue price is the second one in from the right, and this totals 274, whether that's euros or whatever. But you can see here the retail profit, and the total that you need to pay the company there is £219, unless you have a delivery charge, whether you're in the UK, Ireland or Spain. If you have a delivery charge, it would be added on to your total. But if you're free delivery, which everyone can get free delivery if they do the maximum sale, then you're just going to pay the 219. The rest of the cash is yours. The 219 is Clean Easy's. So pay Clean Easy very quickly. You will get a statement, and it says here your statement balance. And on this, it's showing that your statement balance is £275. £200, 75 pence, sorry. Okay, and you can see there was a balance brought forward, £40 was paid, 25% was pence was owing, and then with another 250 pence, you've got 275 owing. It says the minimum amount to pay is 25 cents. How crazy. Pay the full amount. You've done your deliveries, you've got the full amount, just pay it. Don't leave it around your house. Okay, a good customer base will pay you 25, it says 20 here, 25 to £30 an hour, or 35 to 45 euros an hour. Get that? 35 to 45 euros an hour. My advice, don't work out your hourly rate in the beginning. This isn't a job. You are working for just 6 months, 6 short months, to gain an income of 35 to 45 euros an hour, or 25 to £30 an hour. Only 6 months to get that income. Do you know what? If you were a surgeon, you'd have to study for 7 years to get a brilliant income. If you were any other profession, you'd have to study a long time to get a high income. It only takes you 6 months. Just stick with it. You will spend at that point less time retailing, so you can just work Fridays drop, Mondays pick up, one night delivery. A doddle. You have minimum catalogue loss. You have minimal stragglers. Your customers look after your catalogues. They give you them back. You have an income producing asset that will last you a lifetime, and you can build on that. Any customer base of any business is an asset, and yours is no different. Your customers are known only to you. This is your business. Your customers don't buy off Clean Easy or K-Life. They buy off you. You are the provider of these fantastic products. You are the provider of a brilliant service, and you will build a customer loyalty like you've never believed that you could. And you can then, again, ask them to join Facebook for more offers. So that's home shopping with Clean Easy. I think it's a wonderful way to earn a living, and I've loved earning a living that way for 19 years. And now network marketing. This is the real big picture. This is really, there's no big secret to network marketing. Do you know all you're doing is you're sharing a damn good idea that somebody shared with you, and you show somebody else how to retail the product like someone showed you. That's all it is. It's sharing. Okay, so we all started out with a customer base, and some of us have gone on to build multi-million-pound business. You can come along if you like, or it's up to you. You can stay at whatever point you want to. There's no pressure. We're just here to help and guide you. Share the opportunity with others. Don't keep a good idea to yourself. Just share. We all promote and recommend things for other people every day. You go to a good restaurant, you tell your friends about it. You've hit on a good idea. Tell your friends about it, tell your family, and also tell strangers as well. We'll show you many ways to network. So let's just take a look at how it works. We'll teach you the how-to at our events. But for team building, this is you in the centre doing €1,200 or £1,200 worth of business, and you find 4 friends, relatives, or somebody maybe from a shop ad. Maybe you put a little local ad in somewhere. Maybe, I don't know, you were just speaking to somebody in a shop. But you've found 4 people and you've taught them what to do, which is exactly the same as you. You also teach them to come onto these webinars so they can learn as much as you. Your retail profit is £216 or euros, okay? The bonus that you've received, because you've got 4 people in your team, is, is €120 or pounds. That's what you have earned on your own sales, because these people in your team have pushed your bonus level up. Your team bonus is £240 or euros, giving you an income of 576. That's really good, because had you have done your £1,200 yourself, your income would probably have been about €300 maybe. So, or £300. So you've given yourself a pay rise just by sharing and showing other people. If you continue to go on and start becoming professional at it and growing because you mean to grow a business, you still do your same, £1,200 or euros, you still earn your 216. Your bonus on your own sales is now 168. Your team bonus is 1,080, giving you an income of 1,400 euros, pounds a month. That's 19 grand per annum on purpose, because you started to really learn how to do this. And you can still be part-time, you know. Many people do it part-time. You can go now to a gold distributor, which was on the previous page, with 1,464. And just let me go back to that a minute. By achieving a gold distributor status, you can be eligible for the next trip, an all expenses paid trip. Now, none of us joined Clean Easy to go on trips, but you know what? You don't say, I don't want to go when you win it. We all go along and we all have a fabulous time. So when you're a gold distributor and you're earning your 1,400 a month, what happens? Because we always share, don't we? Okay. So somebody in your team might say, how do you do that? I wouldn't mind learning how to do that. So you start the process of sharing and teaching again, all with the help of your upline and the leaders of the Vista Group International. And you help 2 people to also become gold distributors. So there's you in the middle, and you've got 2 more people who've come out of your team and also are earning 1,464. So you will receive your 1,464, and you will also receive a residual income on top of 1,056, because you've helped, supported and trained and guided consistently 2 people to become gold. You probably made very good friends with them. You probably have a lot of fun and you've got a big bond together. And your total income now is 2,520. Can they do that? Of course they can. They can do that too. Nobody's held back in this business. £32,000 per annum, euros or pounds, whatever you like. Plus, once you've reached this stage, you can win a Mini. And you can have the Mini and drive it away, or you can choose the cash, which is 12,000 euros or 10,000 sterling. It's up to you. You will also go on an all expenses paid trip. The next one is Las Vegas. So get your skates on, everybody. You can make it this year if you get your skates on and believe you can. There's no stopping this business. You can go on and you can go as big as you like. And I just found in my lifetime, and Peter and I, we found this so exciting. And we got to this stage in 22 months because we were excited and we were just showing people what to do. So we were gold distributors in the middle, earning 1,464. We had a residual income of 2,640, giving us a total of over £4,000 a 4-week period, because we had 5 gold distributors who we had helped and supported to become gold distributors. That's 53 grand per annum. That is absolutely fantastic. That's financial independence. That's why I said at the beginning, learn what to do, learn how to teach it, and grow as big as you like. At this stage, you will have an Audi TT Coupe, or 25 grand cash, or 30,000 euros. Does it work? Yeah. We have someone in the Vista Group who has done that since this kind of promotion has been underway. The only one who's done it so far. Is the Vista Group system good? You bet it is. So, to all of you, I hope this has helped. I hope there's lots of tips and ideas. I'm going to open the chat in a moment. So, the vision of the freedom and the imagination that you can have, whether you're in Spain, whether you're in Ireland or the UK, just remember, stick to the system and your success is guaranteed. So, everybody, I'm just going to open the chat here. And I'm a bit stuck. I'm just going to stop this screen sharing here. Okay. So if there are any questions going forward, please would you let me know, and then I can answer them for you. Okay, everybody's absolutely fine. Are they? All right. Well, all I can say, I hope you've taken lots of notes. I hope it's helped you. I hope it's excited you. I hope you can see what you've got in your hands here with our very, very exciting business. And I would wish each and every one of you big dreams, aim high, and remember, have that stickability. Stick with us. In 6 months, you come on here and you be helpful to all those brand new people by saying and encouraging them to stick to the system, because the success is guaranteed. Thank you very, very much for listening, and here's to your success and here's to your future. The password for the resources site is I'm just seeing where I can seeing where I can type it in. It's all one word and it's let's succeed. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for your time this evening. Tune in next Thursday. There's an absolutely fabulous training, more vision for you, more to think about, more to learn, and more knowledge to increase your income. Bye for now. Thank you. Bye. Melissa. Melissa, I don't know if people can hear me now.